All right, so welcome everybody. Today we're going to be doing a yoga practice focused on bringing more clarity and focus to our days. So if you're ever having one of those days where there's just so much going on, there's a lot on your to-do list, it's hard to just concentrate and focus and just be like present because there's so much going on. This, I hope, is going to be a practice that will help to bring a little bit more of that feeling of groundedness and presence and clarity. And we'll be doing some things that you can, like little tools and breath works that you can do throughout your day, even if it's just like taking a minute or two of a break. Anytime that you're having that distraction or lack of focus, you can do a few of these things to bring more of that into your day. So we're going to start with a nice, comfortable seated position. Let your hands rest on top of your knees. Sit up nice and tall. And we're going to begin with our eyes open. So go ahead and just find something to gaze at, something in your line of vision so you don't have to lift your head up or look down or to the side. And just let your eyes rest on one point, just choosing one point to gaze at. And as you let your gaze fall on that one point, imagine you're looking through that point. So it's a soft gaze as opposed to really staring hard at that point. So if you've ever done one of those 3D puzzles before or 3D posters, where you have to sort of soften your gaze in order for the 3D picture to pop out, that's the same kind of soft focus that you want here. And as you focus on that point, just start to breathe nice and deeply. Bring attention to your breath. With each inhale, sitting tall, lifting through the crown of the head. With each exhale, just feeling your shoulders soften down and back. And just bringing attention to the way that you're sitting. So feel your sitting bones rooting down into the floor. Feel your shoulders hovering above your hip bones. And just sense this really tall spine. The crown of the head is floating up towards the sky. So there's a sense of stability and structure within your body and alignment, but a little bit of softness as well. So we're not super rigid. We're just breathing. We're holding this tall posture, but allowing the natural movement of the breath. So you might feel your belly expand, feel your chest rise, and feel your shoulders relax as you exhale. And we're just going to take 5 breaths to begin our practice today, just gazing at that point. Feeling your inhale, following up to the top of the inhale. Noticing the pause and then following your breath down the exhale. So 4 more breaths just like that. With each inhale, feeling yourself fill with oxygen and energy. And with each exhale, just feeling yourself grounding into this moment, focused on your point that you're gazing at. Feeling your body in this room and feeling your mind and your attention in this room. So we time travel all the time, right? When we're thinking about the past or the future. And in our practice today, we're focusing on bringing that attention, not to the past or the future, but just into this moment. And we do that just by bringing attention to our breathing, slowing down, noticing what's around us, and just feeling ourselves present wherever we are. Feeling the floor beneath us, sensing the walls, the ceiling above us. Take one more breath in, and one more breath out. And bring your hands together in front of the heart. Look down towards your fingertips. And keep this really nice, steady breath going throughout the whole practice today. And let's just set the intention of practicing being really focused and present in whatever we're doing in our yoga class today. So if your mind wanders, just bring your attention back to whatever it is that you're doing now. And in this moment, our hands are together, we're looking down at our fingertips, and we're welcoming ourselves to our practice. And we might state the intention, the affirmation, I am present. I am present. On your inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Reach the hands high up above the head. Look up. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, sweeping the arms out and up. Big stretch. Touch your palms. As you exhale, draw a line right down the midline as you bring your hands to the heart. Again, inhale for 2. Big stretch up. Exhale. Even this movement of just drawing your hands down your midline can be focusing and grounding. One more time. Deep breath in. Look up towards your hands and then follow your hands as you exhale and bring your hands right back down to the heart. Good. From here, we'll release the hands and we'll come right on into tabletop. So coming into tabletop pose, you can place your blanket under your knees here if you like. Tuck your toes, spread your fingers wide, and press your fingertips into the mat. Take a deep breath in here. Just feeling your breath. Exhale. And then we'll move into our cat-cow. So inhale, arch your spine, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, round your back, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Inhale to arch. Exhale, round and tuck. Notice what sensations you feel. Where do you feel them? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale 2 more times. Deep breath. Exhale, round and tuck. And 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale, round and tuck. Inhale, come back to tabletop. Exhale, sit your hips back towards your heels. Bring your hands a little closer towards you. And as you sit back on your heels, your toes are tucked. Feel the stretch underneath your toes and in the soles of your feet. And keep your hands on the floor, just gazing down towards the mat between your hands. And we're going to let the shoulders shrug up towards the ears like this. So you're kind of letting your chest drop towards the floor and the shoulders shrug up towards the ears. And then as you exhale, we're going to press our hands into the floor, round our backs, and press the shoulders forward. Okay, so as you next inhale, we're going to let the spine arch, let the shoulders shrug up to the ears, and then exhale. Round your back, press your shoulders forward. Okay, let's do that 2 more times. So inhale, we're letting the chest drop, shoulders towards the ears, and then exhale, round the spine, press the shoulders forward. One more time, inhale. So you're kind of letting the spine hang like a hammock. And then exhale, round and press the shoulders forward. This time, tuck your chin, round your back a little bit more. One more breath. Exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. We're going to sit back on the heels a little more and see if we can come into a toe balancing pose. Now, if this hurts your knees, then you can just keep your knees on the floor and focus on getting that stretch in the bottoms of your feet and toes. And you can drag your toes back a little bit more to deepen that. Otherwise, if you're coming into the toe balancing pose, we're going to lift the knees off the floor. And imagine that you've got like a ball between your knees, and you're kind of squeezing the ball like a beach ball here, a little tiny beach ball, and you're squeezing it with your knees. It's okay if your knees are not touching, but they're kind of hugging towards each other. And then try to sit up nice and tall. Lift through the crown of your head, shoulders over the hips, and hands on your thighs. Okay, now find a point to focus your eyes once again. So remember, we're practicing focus, concentration. So let your eyes focus on one point and notice how that helps a little bit with balancing and grounding. And it's okay if you're still kind of wobbly and you fall out of it, because we're just practicing. No big deal. And then 2 more breaths. So deep, deep inhale. Exhale out. Let's try one more breath. Whoop, deep breath in. Good. Exhale. Bring your hands to the floor. We're going to lift the hips, come into a forward fold. Oh, and just let the legs stretch out a bit here. So your hands can come to the floor. If you're having trouble reaching the floor, bend your knees so you can place your hands down. And then relax your head and just rock forward and back. So just rocking from your heels to the balls of the feet and waking up the legs. And just feel your legs here. Feel your weight shifting on your feet. And if you want a little deeper stretch, try to press your thighs back a little more. So you're straightening the legs a little bit more, but not to the point that it feels really uncomfortable or painful. Okay, so you're just looking for that perfect amount of stretch in the backs of your legs. Let your head relax. Head is nice and heavy, and it's kind of stretching your spine and your neck. One more breath in. Relax your eyes. Relax your jaw. Okay, from here, let's just take a little stretch for the legs. So bend your right knee and notice your left leg straightens a little bit. And you're going to feel a little more intensity behind that left leg. And then we'll switch. So bend your left knee, straighten the right leg, and kind of bump your hips to the right a little bit. And then again, bend the right knee, straighten the left leg, and bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. Good. Last time, bend the right knee. Bring your forehead a little closer to that knee. And then bend the left knee, bring your forehead a little closer to that knee. Good. And then from here, soften both knees. We're going to bend the knees 90 degrees, press through your feet, and roll all the way up to stand. Take your time. The head's going to come up last. Arms are heavy until you feel the crown of your head line up right over the tailbone once again. Shoulders over the hips. Take a deep breath in. Find a point to focus your eyes. Exhale out. Walk to the top of your mat and come into Tadasana, mountain pose. Look down at your feet, bring them hip width apart, and place equal weight on the heels and balls of your feet. And then stand tall, find a point to focus your eyes. Relax the shoulders down and back. And lift your toes off the mat. Feel the inner arches of your feet lift. And notice that there's this kind of upward energy going up your legs. The kneecaps lift slightly. Your quads are engaged. And then you're drawing that energy up, standing tall, and lifting up through the crown of the head. And then from here, keep this nice engagement in the whole body, but just relax your toes to the floor. And notice how everything feels kind of awake. Yeah, your feet are awake, your calves, your thighs, your whole body. And bring your hands together at the heart as you find a point to focus your eyes. And just feel that sense of presence and clarity and focus. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up, touch your palms above your head. Look up, lean back. Exhale, forward fold. All the way down. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. So stay right here. We're going to come back to stand. Bend the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Touch your palms. Look up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Okay, nice and easy. 2 more times just like that. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. You can soften your knees, bring your forehead a little closer to the shins. Inhale, halfway up, press your thighs back. Chest parallel to the floor. Exhale and fold. Feel those hamstrings, feel the spine. Bend the knees. Inhale, come back up. Lift the chest. Feel the front of your body stretch. Exhale, hands to the heart. Last one. Inhale. Feeling the body. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Touch your palms, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to the heart. Turn to face towards your screen, and we're going to practice our tree pose. So find a point to focus your eyes once again. Shift the weight to the left foot. So I'll do my right foot. I'm going to mirror you. Spread the toes, and then place your toes on the floor. Shift the weight to your left foot and lift the right leg a couple inches off the floor. Okay. Now keep your eyes focused on your point. And let's just do it nice and easy to begin with. Let's switch to the other side and then just pick the left foot off the floor. So we'll just do a nice variation, easy variation first. Okay, one more time. Shift to the left, pick up the right foot, focus on your point. And then one more time, switch to the right, pick up the left foot. Okay, from here, shift your weight to the left foot. And we're going to pick up that right foot and see if you can place it on the inner calf or inner shin. I guess that would be more of an inner calf. Or you can bring it to the inner thigh. Okay. Now you might notice you're pretty wobbly. If you are, and if it's a little bit too much, then just bring your foot lower. You can even keep the big toe on the floor. Okay, now focus your eyes on your point. Remember, focus and clarity. Bring your hands together at the heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Now bring attention to your left foot, that foot that's flat on the floor, and just feel it pressing down into the mat. And you might feel the weight shifting the whole time because your body's just kind of surfing around trying to find balance. It's totally normal. And then draw your attention up that left leg and feel that the strength of this left leg holding your whole body. And then draw your attention up the spine, up through the crown of the head. Feel that lift through the crown of the head. Shoulders are soft. face is relaxed. Find a little smile on your face. One more breath in. And exhale out. Let's release. Bring that foot back down and release the hands. And just take a moment to pause. Feel the difference from one side of the body to the other. Good. And then let's shift to the right foot. So the left foot can come either to the inner calf. You can put the toe on the floor for a little bit of extra help, or inner thigh. Okay. And really feel that connection of this foot against the inner leg. So you're kind of pressing your foot into the inner leg, and then the leg kind of presses back. So there's some isometric movement happening there, and that will feel a little more stable because they're kind of fusing together as one unit. And then hands together at the heart. Focus on your point. Breathe. Feel that right foot on the floor. Feel the right leg supporting the body. Feel yourself finding your balance, maybe shifting around a little bit. If you fall, no problem. One more breath. Good. And exhale, gently release. Take a breath in, just take a moment. And exhale out. Good. Let's face towards the side once again, hands together at the heart. So strong Tadasana, find the point to focus your eyes, stand tall. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Look up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Feel the backs of your legs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step the left leg back. High lunge. So keep that back knee lifted and then come into crescent lunge. Sweep the arms forward and up. And find a point to focus your eyes once again. Bend 90 degrees into that front leg. One more breath in. Exhale, bring the hands down, step into plank pose. So top of a push-up here. Press your heels back, strong plank, draw your belly in. Exhale, lower down. You can drop the knees first if you like. Come all the way down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift chin and chest. Baby cobra. Hug the shoulder blades together. If you want more, press into your hands. Come up a little higher. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears. And find a point to focus your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Gently lower back down to the floor. And downward facing dog. Lift it up and back. Take a deep breath in, downward dog. Strong posture here. Those hips floating up and back. As you exhale, soften your knees. Look forward and step or jump to the top. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, right leg steps back, coming into your high lunge. Find your balance and then crescent lunge. Focus your eyes on one point. Take a deep breath in. Press your right heel back. Exhale, one more breath. Stay here. Stay present. Stay focused. Inhale. And exhale. Sweep the hands down. Come into plank pose. Strong plank. Deep breath in. Exhale. Lower down. Inhale. Cobra or baby cobra. Exhale. Downward facing dog. And just feel your legs. Spread those fingers. Deepen the breath. On your exhale, soften your knees. Look forward. Step or jump to the top. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, left leg steps back right away. Coming into your crescent lunge, reach the arms up. Deep breath in. Exhale, hold. 90-degree bend in the right leg. Inhale one more time. As you exhale, bring the hands back down. From here, let's take a little spinal twist. So take your right hand and touch your fingertips to the right ankle, just the outside of your ankle. Right knee is over the ankle, okay? And then slide the fingertips up the outer edge of your leg and then reach it all the way up to the ceiling. Keep hugging the right knee in. Reach the fingertips high. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hold. So focus your eyes on one point and take one more breath in. Inhale. And exhale. Sweep that hand back down. We're going to extend the front leg and extend the back leg. So we're coming into a little hamstring and calf stretch here. So your right leg doesn't have to be all the way straight, just as long as you're feeling a stretch in the back of that leg. So this is called pyramid pose. And what we're going to do is step your back foot forward, maybe about 6 inches, so that your left heel is on the floor. Okay. Now, if this is too intense, just bend your right knee a little bit more, like I'm doing here. Okay, if you can straighten up that leg. From here, inhale, straighten your arms, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, soften and fold over the front leg. Any amount. You might not move very much at all. That's okay. Inhale, straighten the arms, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over the leg. And last time, inhale, lengthen the arms. And exhale, fold. Good. Walk the hands forward, come into plank pose once again. Take a deep breath in plank. And then exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, soften the knees, look forward, and step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, come halfway up. And exhale, fold. Step your right leg back. Come into a high lunge, and then crescent lunge. Sweep the arms forward and up. Deep breath in here. And exhale, sweep the hands down. Get ready for your spinal twist. So right hand or right fingertips stay on the floor, or if you have a yoga block, you can use that. Left fingertips are going to slide up the outer edge of that left leg, and then reach the fingertips up to the ceiling. Hug the left knee in towards your midline. Press the right heel back. A lot going on here in this pose. Deep breath in. Find a point to focus the eyes. Exhale, hold. We'll take one more breath. Stay with your body. Stay present. Inhale. And exhale. Sweep that hand back down. Straighten the legs as much as you comfortably can. Step the right leg forward a few inches so you have both heels on the floor. As you inhale, straighten your arms, lengthen the spine. Exhale and fold over the front leg. Remember, you can bend the front knee if you need to, like I'm doing here. Inhale, lengthen the spine, straighten the arms. Exhale and fold. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale and fold. Good. Inhale. Slowly walk the hands forward. Make your way into a plank pose. Top of a push-up here. And we're going to pause in this plank pose for a few moments. So if this is too much, you can always drop your knees to the floor. Modified plank. Whichever one you're doing, look down towards your hands. Spread the fingers wide so they look like asterisks. And draw your lower belly in. reach through the crown of your head. Keep breathing. If you're in full plank, press those heels back and feel your body nice and strong like a wooden plank. Inhale, one more breath. You got this. And then exhale, we'll slowly lower down. You can drop the knees first if you like. Come all the way down onto your belly and inhale, cobra or baby cobra. And we're gonna pause here for 3 breaths. So whichever one you're doing, try to draw your shoulders down, hug the elbows to your rib cage, and draw the chest forward. 2 more breaths. Focus your eyes on one point. Inhale. As you exhale, stating out loud or in your mind, I am present. Inhale again. Exhale, I am present. Slowly lower down, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here in down dog. Make this a nice, strong posture. So soften your eyes and your jaw. Bend your elbows just a little bit and hug your elbows towards each other. Relax your head. Take 2 more breaths. Your knees can be bent if your hamstrings are really tight. Otherwise, try to press your thighs back. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Shift the weight to the left foot. Reach the right leg up and back. Oopsie, sorry, plant. As you exhale, bend the knees, stack the right hip over the left just for a moment. And then square the hips and step the leg through between the hands. So coming up to a high lunge. Stay here in your high lunge. Just fix this belt here. From your high lunge, let's walk the hands forward and just shift your weight onto the front foot. Okay, lift the left leg up and back. And we're gonna practice our half moon pose. So stack the left hip over the right. Flex the left foot. And see if you can pick up your left hand off the floor as you straighten the right arm. Left hand comes to the hip, or you can reach it to the ceiling. Focus your eyes on one point, gazing down towards the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more breath in. And release. Bring the hands to the floor. Step that left leg way back and come on into downward facing dog. We're going to come into the other side. Shift the weight to the right foot. Left leg reaches up and back. Bend the knee. Stack the left hip over the right. And exhale. Square the hips. Step the leg through into your high lunge. From here, walk the hands forward, lift the back leg. So just find your balance for a moment first. And then flex the right foot and stack the right hip over the left. If you want a little more, right hand comes to the hip or reaches up towards the ceiling. And if you fall, like I almost just did, no big deal. Sometimes we try so hard to get all of our poses that yoga can become really serious, and it's really not meant to be that serious. It's a practice, and we're just doing our best and working with ourselves wherever we're at. So let your eyes find that point to gaze at. We'll take 1 more breath. And then exhale. Bring the hand down, step that right leg back, and your last downward dog for today. Take a deep breath here in downward facing dog. And a big exhale through your mouth. Good. And then let's lower the knees to the floor and come into child's pose. So separate your knees as much as is comfortable. Untuck the toes, bring your toes to touch. And then sit back on the heels. Slide the hands forward. And just settle into a nice, relaxing child's pose here, letting your body rest. Inhale, feel your belly expand between your thighs. Exhale, feel your belly draw in. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, belly draws in. And from here, just take a moment to feel your hands on the floor. Feel the parts of your knees and your feet and your toes that are touching the mat. Notice any sounds that you can hear. Maybe even within your body, the sounds of your breathing. Sounds within the room that you're in. Maybe even sounds outside of the building that you're in. And once again, just feeling a sense of presence here in the room, awareness of where you are, paying attention to what you're doing, developing that sense of clarity and focus and presence. And take a couple more breaths here. Noticing any sensations that you feel in your body. Anything you're taking in through your senses. And then slowly, on your next inhale, we'll begin to walk our hands towards our body. And just bring your hands to the floor about 6 inches or so in front of your shoulders. Let your shoulders shrug up towards the ears and let your head drop towards, let your chin drop towards the chest. As you inhale, rock your right ear towards the right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear towards the left shoulder. And exhale, chin to chest. One more time on the right. Exhale. And left. And exhale. And inhale, bringing the head back to center. We're going to bring the knees closer together. And then come to sit down with the legs extended out in front of us. Okay, so we're just going to wiggle the knees up and down once we've got our legs out in front of us. Okay, and then from here, for our spinal twist today, we're going to do kind of a moving, snaky spinal twist. So we've done this, I think, a few months ago. What we'll do is we'll start in Dandasana, staff pose. So sitting up nice and tall. Flex the feet and press your thighs down into the floor. Draw the shoulders down and back. Draw the belly in. And try to take your hands right beside you, palms forward. So I'm going to face to the side just so you can see the profile. Yeah, so like an L shape. Take a deep breath in. Gaze forward and find a point to focus your eyes once again. As you exhale, turn your belly towards the left and then turn your shoulders and head towards the left. Look down to the floor. Place your hands on the floor and just lean into your hands. So you're going to feel your right hip lift off the mat, little spinal twist in that lower spine, and then press yourself back up into Dandasana. Find that point to focus your eyes. Find your center, and then exhale, twist to the right. Lean into your hands. Left hip picks up off the floor just a bit. You should feel a little twist in your lower spine, just a gentle twist. Inhaling back to center. Okay, so let's do that a few times. Exhale to the left. Inhale, find center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, find your center. One more time. Exhale left. Inhale, excuse me. Exhale right. And inhale, finding center. Good. From here, release the hands. We're going to slowly walk ourselves down onto our backs. And bend your knees, feet flat on the floor. We're going to do one easy bridge before we rest today. So knees and feet hip width apart, heels under the knees. Place your hands on the mat, palms down. Press your feet into the floor. Focus your eyes on one point on the ceiling and lift your hips up. Exhale, hold here. Feel your feet on the mat. Press down a little bit more through your feet and feel your hips rise up a little bit more. Interlace your hands under your body and walk your shoulder blades closer together. Deep breath in. Press through the feet, float the hips up, breathe. Exhale, hold. Once again, imagine a little beach ball between your knees and you're kind of hugging the beach ball between your knees and breathing deeply in and out. Last breath in. Exhale out. Release the hands, roll yourself back down. Draw the knees into the chest and hug the knees in. Rock gently side to side. Wiggle your toes, point and flex your feet. And let's come into happy baby for the last couple breaths before Shavasana. So turn the bottoms of your feet up to the ceiling and either hold behind your thighs or if you can reach your ankles or feet. Okay. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Feeling your hips softly opening. Feeling your body beginning to slow down. Feeling your belly expand and contract. One more breath here. And exhale out. Bring the legs together, wrap your arms around the legs, and just give yourself a big hug. Forehead towards the knees, squeeze in tight. Tighten up your whole face. And stretch the whole face, stick out the tongue, roll the eyes back. And relax. Come down into your final relaxation pose of Shavasana. Feet are apart, legs are straight, toes to the sides. Hands away from the body, palms up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. And just giving yourself this time to rest. Nothing else to do. Feeling the belly rise and fall with the breath. And I'll let you know when it's time to come out by ringing a bell 3 times. Until then, just allowing the heaviness of the bones to settle in, feeling your body melting down towards the floor. for this well-deserved rest. Om Shanti. Begin to deepen the breath, feeling your belly rise and fall, the body breathing itself. Feeling that fresh air and oxygen fill your body, feeling the beautiful release with the exhale. And wiggle your fingers and toes, roll the hands and feet, waking the body. And as you inhale, find a big stretch as you reach your arms up, stretch the legs and point your toes, stretch, stretch. And then exhale, roll to your right side, taking a moment to pause. And then bringing yourself up to a comfortable, tall, seated position. And as you come to sit, we'll bring our hands together right in front of the heart. And as you inhale, we're going to sweep the arms out and up. It's a really simple movement. Sweep the arms out and up, touch your palms above your head. And as you bring your hands to center, just saying out loud or in your mind, I am present. We'll do that 2 more times. So deep breath in, sweep the arms out and up. Touch your palms above the head. Exhale, I am present, here and now. 1 more time, deep breath in. And exhale, I am present. And keep your hands here at the heart, tuck your chin. And just take a moment to pause and notice how you're feeling after your practice. Your body, your energy levels, your mind. And if you do indeed feel a little bit more focused and present, if you feel any different than when we first started off today. So just noticing for yourself, maybe you do, maybe you don't, but just observing the effects of the practice for yourself. And take a moment to thank yourself for making the time for you, for your health, and for your well-being. Recognizing that when we take care of ourselves, we can be our very best for us and for everybody around us. And we're so much more effective and happier and healthier when we take this time. Thank you for joining me. I wish you a beautiful rest of your evening and week. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. So that little bit that we did at the end where you're just inhaling, sweeping the arms up, and then exhaling, drawing the hands to heart, and stating your affirmation, I am present. That's something you can do, and it takes probably a minute or two. Whenever you need a break throughout your day, or you're feeling rushed or stressed, that's a super simple and fast thing you can do just to bring yourself a little more clarity and calm and presence at any moment through the day. So I hope that you get a chance to use that sometime throughout the week or the month.